Hi, everyone. I'm Cindy Wong, and I am the author of the book Starhug, A Journey of Hope, Healing, and Hugs. It has been beautifully illustrated by ShiShi Nguyen. Thank you for joining me for my story time of reading my book. This story is a very personal story for me because it was inspired for the love I have for my mom. My mom is the star in the story. My family and I represent the sea stars. I hope that you enjoy the story. Before I begin, I like to take a few deep breaths before I start reading. I like to say, you breathe in like you're smelling a flower, and you breathe out like you're blowing a candle. So if you would like to join with me, 1, 2, 3, smell the flowers and blow out the candles. Should we do that one more time? Smell the flowers and blow out the candles. I know taking deep breaths always makes me feel better. So I hope that made you feel better too. So thank you again for joining me. Story time with Cindy and Starhug book. Starhug is dedicated to my mom and to anyone in the stars. And to anyone on earth who needs a hug. One day, a star woke up feeling grumpy and didn't know why. Maybe it didn't sleep well, was hungry, or lonely. The star acted grumpy. One day, a sea star woke up feeling grumpy and didn't know why. Maybe it didn't sleep well, was hungry, or lonely. The sea star acted grumpy. I know I have days when I wake up feeling grumpy and I don't know why. If you have ever felt that way, join me by putting your hand on your heart to show that we all support and understand each other when we feel that way. Thank you. Every night, the star only looked down at Earth and wondered about the forests, mountains, and oceans. The star loved to see the sea stars twinkle under the moonlight. Every night, the sea star only looked up at the sky and wondered about the clouds, planets, and moon rainbows. The sea star loved to see the stars twinkle up in space. It must be comforting to be a sea star, thought the star. There's always a constellation of friends around you. The star wanted to feel what it was like to belong. The star wished it could be a sea star. It must be exciting to be a star, thought the sea star. There is a whole universe to explore. The sea star wanted to see a world beyond its tides. The sea star wished it could be a star. One night, at the same moment, the star and sea star made their wish, and something magical happened. Bang! The star and the sea star crashed into each other into a star hug. As the star and sea star were spinning around, the star for the first time looked back and saw the most wondrous thing. What do you see when you see this bunch of stars there? What do you see that's the same, and what do you see that is different? I see a bunch of stars that are different on the outside and have different shapes and different colors. I see one that has a prosthetic leg, telling me that it's missing its leg or its arm. I see a star with pink glasses, telling me that it does not have perfect vision. And I see a rainbow stars, which had many wonderful meanings. Now, what do you see that is the same about the stars? I see that they all have a heart on the inside to show that they're part of the same community. That even if they look different on the outside, on the inside, they feel the same. The sea star, for the first time, looked back and saw the most wondrous thing. Feeling grumpy or lonely sometimes is okay. The hug helped the star and sea star feel better. Feeling calm, the star and sea star felt their inner star and remembered to believe in themselves. The star was happy to be a star, and the sea star was happy to be a sea star. We all have an inner star. At those moments when we feel down, please remember, if nobody is around, to put your hand on your heart, feel your inner star, and remember to believe in yourself. It was time to be brave. They took a deep breath and let go. The star floated back up to the sky, excited to join its community. The sea star floated back down to the sea, happy to know its little tides were part of the great, wide universe. One day, a star woke up feeling grumpy and didn't know why. Maybe it didn't sleep well, was hungry, or lonely. The star recognized the feeling. The star asked for a hug. One day, the sea star woke up feeling happy and didn't know why. Maybe it had slept well, had breakfast, or already had a hug. It recognized the feeling. The sea star saw a sea star that looked grumpy or lonely and asked if it needed a hug. And they all felt better. When you get to the last page of the book and you close the back cover, the star and the sea star hug. So thank you so much for joining me today for Story Time with Cindy and Starhug book. I hope that the story of Starhug is a kind reminder for any age about hugging. And to me, hugging means that you care. So even if we can't hug as much these days, you can still show someone that you care. On the playground, if you see someone that's sad, you can ask, are you okay? Or you can always send a text or call a friend to reach out and just check in on them. Thank you again for being here on a Star Hug journey with me. I'm a big hugger, so I am giving you a big hug. And thank you again. Bye.